Hi, welcome to Brenda's Bonkers. Today we're doing some high-tech type stuff, so I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to try. I'm going to talk about something very important. With the federal government shut down and the federal employees out of work, and with SNAP benefits being cut, we need to talk about what kind of assistance is out there. This also is assistance for people that aren't a part of that but are struggling. People that are on disability or have some illnesses or just need some extra help. So today we're going to talk about that. So there's no shame in asking for help. Now, I was a single parent and I needed help. I also had a family of 10 for a while and I needed help and assistance then. And even now, with me relying on my husband's income and having three of us disabled in the household and not getting SSDI or SSI, sometimes we need help to get through things. And there's no shame in it. A lot of people do it there's times when you can help out people and there's times when you need help. And right now, there's a lot of people that need help. So let's talk about accessing the food shelves. Web search for your local food shelves. Call your churches and synagogues and mosques for recommendations. Contact your county government. Contact your school or county social worker. So that's how you can access or learn where food shelves are. Now, each food shelf is a little bit different. Stop. So there are two types of food shelves that I've experienced. One is where you have to drive up in your car and they load the groceries in your trunk and you drive off. The second one is where you go in and it's like a grocery store and you shop for it. Now, in order to get to these, you need to set up an appointment for the food shelves. Now, usually it's either the same day or the next day. Sometimes you have to do it online. Sometimes you have to do it by phone. But usually you need an appointment to go to them and they'll tell you what their process is. Now, the foods that you get there, the foods are often near expiration dates. For fresh food, you need to cook it and store it right away. For dairy and milk products, you need to consume them right away. And for canned goods, the shelf life is much longer than what the can says. Now, the ones where they load it in the car and are, in my experience, is fresher food. The ones where you have to go into the store and go grocery shopping for it. While you're grocery shopping, you can look at the expiration dates and decide if you want to take that item or not. So you can get a little bit more fresher foods by going in and picking out your items. And there's a lot less waste of food when you get to pick out your items compared to if they're just loading it in your car, you don't know what you're getting. But since COVID, a lot of them have gone to where you drive up and they load it in your car, which is actually pretty good for people that have agoraphobia or mental illnesses or are worried about catching germs or diseases. So there's some plus sides to it and there's some downsides. Now let's talk about some holiday resources. We've all heard about Toys for Tots, and a lot of the local schools have toy donation things going on as well where they distribute toys. They also, a lot of nonprofits or schools offer Christmas dinner packages or Thanksgiving packages. Now, all of these things you need to apply for right away. Local religious organizations also a lot of times provide dinner. Sometimes they do it once a week, but you can also do that for a holiday for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Sometimes they have it where it's right at the church and you just go there and eat. So check with your religious organizations in your area. Look for your resources. Look for the community toy giveaways. Even if you are back to work and the shutdown ends at Christmas time, it's going to be tough because it's tough now, and you're going to be playing catch up. So think ahead and start getting some of those resources. Start applying now. If you are okay and you want to be a blessing to other people, you can organize or do a household product drive at your school or local religious organization. You can donate to food shelves. You can volunteer at a local food shelf, as often the seniors who volunteer there can't work evenings. You also, what has been popping up, at least in my town, I don't know if it's popping up other places, is neighborhoods are starting to create their own pantry. They put a little cupboard out front or some shelves and have been loading up food. So they're starting their own food pantries in their neighborhoods. And some of those they've been mentioning on Facebook that you can come and pick up food. So those are the resources that I have for you. Don't feel bad about using them. This time of year is tough anyways because of the holidays, but it's even tougher now with the shutdown. It's going to take longer to get those appointments for food shelves, and you're going to have to start early. I mean, first thing in the morning when you get up, you're calling them or you're going online to set up those food appointments. And usually you can only go to one food shelf a month. But as my social worker had said, it's not bad if you go to one or two different food shelves. That's what they're there for. Don't use all the resources from one, but spread it out. Talk to your school social worker or your district social worker and see what resources they have for the children. That's one good avenue to do. So thank you and have a good day. This is Brenda's Bonkers. Like and subscribe. I know this is a little different video, but we're trying something new. Thank you. Bye.